Tomorrow is the big day. I'm headed out on vacation, but I have a lot of chores to do around the house before I get to go tomorrow. So I'm out here going to film that whole process with my secret camera here, which, if you haven't figured out by now, is the Insta360 Go 3S. I think that's what it's called. Hold on a sec. Insta360 Go 3S is what I'm shooting on. Oh, they got me again. Insta360 always gets me. They make these clever little cameras that are so useful and neat and cool. But can the image quality hold up? I don't know. But you can join me today as I get ready for my vacation. I'm gonna have to get this cart. I had to get this cart right here. Get it ready to go. Get the ice chest back in it. Get it folded up. See if it'll fit into the car. And then I'm going to show you what's going on with this camera bag. What all I'm taking. And have to mow the lawn, because I don't want it to look like a total wreck when I come back. And just then get the car started, get loaded up and packed up and everything ready to go. So join me, will you? Well, check this out. See, this is one thing that's cool about this camera is I put it on my chest here, right here in front of me. And then I have this little monitor here that I can look at it on the side, make sure everything's framed up and everything. So that's pretty neat. But just to kind of go over my camera bag, what all I'm taking, okay? So I'm taking this little bitty Sony microphone. I don't know the number, but everybody uses this little bitty one. It's easy to take. It doesn't take up much room, super light, no problem at all to take that. Usually I have like a wireless mic kit with me, but I'm not taking that this time. If I want a microphone for something in particular, this will be fine. Taking the A7CR, of course, taking the A7CR. And then what I want to use for my main lens is a 16 to 35 2.8. I really thought about bringing like a 2-camera system, like my full frame camera, and bringing a smaller camera like my XT32 or my GR3. But then I decided, you know what, I'm bringing my full frame camera, I'm bringing my A7CR. That's it. I want to use it all the time, or I'm not going to use the camera at all, just to see how that goes. I've been in the past in favor of like a 2-camera system, but then you're always trying to figure out which one to use in the right situation, which one to take with you when you go here or there, wherever. This time I thought, you know what, I'm going all in on the A7CR. For lenses, I'm also going to bring the 24-70, which I just picked up the other day. Taking the 50mm 1.2 because my daughters and wife want to do beach photo shoot at sunset. That's what they want to do. I could probably do that with the 24-70 2.8, but hey, if you have the 50mm 1.2, you might as well bring it along, because it's going to be better for those type of shots, I think, than anything. Also taking the 70 to 200 2.8, which is in a different bag, but I may or may not even use that lens. I would almost think that I wouldn't. I was thinking about using it for my photo shoot, but the more I got to thinking about it, the more I probably will want more of the environment in my shot. So that's why I'm taking the 50. As far as action cameras go, I got the 360 X4 down there, the Action 4, and the Insta360 Go S, and the Osmo Pocket 3. So that's what I'm taking as far as action cameras go. I don't know which I will be using the most is the problem. Like, who knows? But I think being around the ocean, at the beach or whatnot, I'm gonna want mainly waterproof cameras, and that's why I kind of went more the action camera route. Now, a camera that I haven't talked about on this channel at all is this Pentax Zoom 60X. It's a film camera. I haven't even shot a full roll of film with it yet. So I don't know what the quality is like. I have no idea at all what I'm getting out of this camera. So the other day when I came home from work, my daughter had a film camera sitting out on the counter there, and I was like, oh man, that's sweet. And it was about Father's Day. So I said, hey, will you go down there and pick me up a film camera for Father's Day? And this is what she came back with. And it's
I'm loving it so far. Of course, I haven't seen the pictures, but the one thing I love about this camera is it was $20, and my daughter picked it out for me, so I didn't have any say in the matter. I didn't have to research anything. I didn't look anything up. I didn't look at the lens sharpness. I didn't look at blah blah blah, all this and that. I came home and it was sitting on the counter waiting on me. I'm sure it'll be fine, and super excited to see some of the photos I get out of it. I have a couple of rolls of film to go along with it.
That's pretty much all the camera gear I'm taking with me. I am taking a full backpack full of flash stuff, like a flash, a softbox, all that kind of stuff, because this is pretty much maybe one of the last vacations that we get to go on as a family, as a group. I don't know that, but I suspect that might be true, and especially one where there's not as much limited in the luggage department. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take all this gear with me, and we're going to have some epic beach photo shoot. I'm sure when I get back, I'll do a video about how it all panned out, but right now we have more work to do.
Also, tomorrow's my anniversary, so since my wife is off, she's out getting her toenails done, a pedicure. I'll go ahead and show you what I got for her for anniversary gift. See if you think this is good. Now I got a little beach hat. I thought that would be kind of nice. I got some beef jerky, which is her favorite snack. I got a fake Stanley mug. I didn't want to spend too much because, you know, whatever. We have to be practical about it, but a fake Stanley mug. And if you look in there, there's a beach towel, and down the bottom there's some UFO sandals. So hopefully that'll win me some brownie points tomorrow. I have to kind of keep this hidden away until tomorrow morning. I want to sneak it in the house, so when she wakes up, she'll find it. But let me know how I did on. Oh, and also that whole bag. Beach bag, whatever you want to call that thing, that comes with it too. So let me know how I did on the anniversary present. And just so you know, the other day when I was out doing my Sony 24-70 f2.8 video, this is the camera I was using, but I had it just on a lanyard. That's what I had it on, magnetically stuck to the lanyard. But today I'm using the little hat clip, and it also sticks on the lanyard, so you're able to adjust the field of view up or down. And I'm liking that just a whole lot better. The absolute worst part of this is packing everything up. So my family, well, there's only 4 people in my family, but we're taking, which would be fine if we only had 4 people going. We'd have plenty of room for all our stuff. But we picked up a straggler, so now we have 5, which, you know, takes up more room in the back. So there's not as much room for bags and carts and ice chests and everything you need to go to the beach. So packing up is going to be tricky, but I think I can get it done. But it's always the hard part. Okay. We'll see how easy this thing collapses. It has been pretty easy in the past. This is the best cart I've ever had. It has the big wheels so you can go over steps, curbs, anything like that. I get out on the sand. You should be able to maneuver that pretty easy. And also has an ice chest in the front of it, which is the main reason I got it. So I don't carry anything extra. Fold it up. Doesn't fold up perfectly flat, but it does fold up pretty good. Yeah, just like that. Easy enough. Let me throw it in the back of the car. Just like that. Like a freaking glove. Like a freaking glove. Now I can kind of stack stuff on top of it. Put a little stuff back here. I also have a thing that I put in the ball hitch, like a cargo carrier on the back. I can use for suitcases. And last resort is put stuff on top. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, because I hate doing that. A couple of things about this little bitty Insta360 Go S camera right off the bat, just to let you know, battery life is pretty bad in the actual little camera module itself. It's pretty bad. I mean, what do you expect? It's a little bitty camera. It can't go for too long. Sometimes I have to remember what I'm dealing with here. And this part of the camera charges it up pretty fast, but again, this doesn't have a very big battery, so the battery life in general is not very good. But again, you got to realize what you're working with here. A little bitty small camera, no external battery, replaceable battery, so you kind of get what you get. It's a little bit fiddly, meaning, you know, sometimes I'll be using this, I'll stick this in my pocket, I'll come back to this part and realize that I've messed around with some of the settings or something, the buttons. I'll touch the screen by accident, or it activates something in my pocket. It kind of drives me crazy. The flip screenless thing is nice to have and pretty cool, and I do like being able to monitor my video. Like, I'm stuck on the side of a car here, and then I'm able to framing with this thing, hit stop recording. Oh, that's really neat. The only last thing I will say about this is it takes forever to get the camera, to get the videos. If you process them on your phone, get them from the camera to the phone, and then to your like editing computer. That's a lot of steps there. It takes a long time to do. I think if I want to use this camera more full time on a regular basis, I'll definitely get that SD card reader, or that card reader, or quick reader, or whatever they call it, for this camera specifically. So just my one day thoughts on this camera. Pretty cool. And well, I've noticed that the audio quality is pretty good actually for an extra camera, and also the image quality itself in the video is surprisingly good. Maybe not so much low light, but everything else is pretty decent. So kind of my take so far. So I think that's about enough for today. Let me know what you think about the new camera. Is it okay? I think it looks pretty good. I got some killer lawnmower footage, but I guess I'll have to say that for another video some other time. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, all that stuff. We'll see you on the next one.